Do you ever see somebody doing something that you thought was cool? Exciting, outstanding, something outside of your own personal, normal operating comfort area, and you want to see it again? Replay it because you're so impressed with what you saw and the impact that it had on you, and it piques an interest in you that goes beyond the simple observation of a physical or, an emotional moment. It resonates deeper than just ordinary observation of action. It calls to something like inside you. Do you know what I mean? It's subtle sometimes, but you feel it. You find yourself watching a movie or a show, for example, and privately, to yourself, performing the dialogue or copying the reactions of the actors on the screen, something they did you thought was cool, and you kind of find yourself doing that thing too. Sort of projecting yourself into their place. Well, believe me, there's nothing wrong with you. It's perfectly normal. A simile would be you hear a couple of people speaking the same language, and it's alien to you, but you're drawn to speak it. There's something, it's the artist in you seeking expression. If things like that happen to you, listen to your inner voice. If you find yourself thinking you'd like to do that, that would be so cool. I really don't love my job. The confinement, the restriction, I'm not really happy. I'm just doing it for the money. That inner voice telling you that you were made for something greater than this town, this place, this job, this life. I know what you're talking about. That was my experience at 15 years old. So I set out to do it, and I did it. That's your soul talking to you. That's the true you. Now consider, what is the future if you keep on the same path that you don't like? Repeating the same movements over and over and over. More and more and more of the same for, say, 20, 30 years or more. Let's say you work a 40-hour week, 50 weeks a year for 20 years. That's 40,000 hours of your life doing something that doesn't really make you happy. And where are you going to be then? What experiences will you have had? If you are being called by your soul to express yourself more fully on a higher level, answer the phone. Heed your inner voice, your central creator or creatress. Make a new vision. Draw a new vision for yourself. Design a new picture for yourself, what you want to be. And if it's an actor, I will help you do it. Step out and embrace that vision with everything you've got. Trust your instincts. Oh, well, I can't do that. I mean, what if, there we go, into the negative side, the what if doom side. What if all the horrible things I'm so scared of actually happen to me? What if a flock of flying baboons come down and grab me and hold me down and pull all my teeth out, and then a herd of drunk elephants runs over me? That's fear. Okay, that's just fear. We all deal with fear on a daily basis. No one is without fear. You understand that? Fear is endemic to the human condition. In fact, it's present in every living creature. Bears will avoid you unless they're starving or you're messing with their kids. All living things feel fear and are prepared to flee, to run away. For humans, it's one of the essential emotions we experience, just as joy, sorrow, mirth, doubt, love, happiness, and a myriad of other thought-driven feelings that we manage to conjure up during the course of a normal day. How we deal with fear and doubt, that is the important thing. Since fear is thought-created, the antidote to that gnawing feeling must be thought-created as well. Come up with an alternative. Draw you another picture, another thought. Think of something more pleasant that you want. Think of something you would love to do. Incidentally, A recent study shows that nearly 92% of all the things we fear never come to pass. So we create these bugaboos for ourselves, and I'll give you an exercise in another video on how I handle fear. I use some bad language, so be prepared. That said, listen to me. If it's a freight train coming at you, a car out of control, the hungry bear, for example, get off the track. Get out of there. That fear is real. But the non-life-threatening considerations, as they say, feel the fear and do it anyway. And when that feeling of anxiety comes, just pause and see yourself, breathe, as who you want to be. Okay? Sorry, I just got that. Yes, you pause, you breathe, you change the picture. You see yourself as who you want to be, not the self that the other person may be making you feel you are, or whatever your fear of moving forward is, because that's you. You don't have to be you. You can be the you that you want to be. Make that your vision and your only focus. And repeat it. Repeat it, repeat it until you make yourself believe it. Replace fear with faith.